Hi guys, it's Tiny Panic here today, and today is Fandom Friday. So I originally was going to do a Pokemon video for you guys, but seeing as Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon's release is next Friday, I figured that would be more appropriate. So two of my shows started up this weekend, and I'm going to be talking about one of them, Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Now, if you don't know what this show is, it's a really good show. I mean, I didn't hear about this show at first. I actually heard about it like around this time last year. My ex actually told me about it, and it is such a good show. I watched one episode and I fell in love with it. And the show is about this one girl. She's a princess. Her name's Star Butterfly. She comes from the dimension of Muni, and she has these things called dimension scissors, which lets her like cut the air and go through different portals to different dimensions. And she goes to Earth as part of like a foreign exchange program, and her guest house that she stays at is with this one kid named Marco Diaz, and they go on adventures and everything, and they have to defeat this evil crow-looking dude who wears a skull on his head, who's pretty much like a little child named Ludo. And it's a really good show. Like, it has a bunch of adventure and everything, so if you like that, I recommend that you check it out. And the new season started up this week, and I really don't know how I feel about it so far. So I'm just going to say right here, if you haven't seen any of the new episodes or you're planning on watching the show, spoiler alert. So from here on out, spoiler alert, skip ahead like to the end of the video if you don't want to be spoiled. So I really don't know how I feel about this season so far. So Star goes back to Muni, Marco goes back to Earth. Then Marco goes back to Muni as part of like the foreign exchange program thing, and Star at first, she doesn't really seem that happy to see him, and I don't know how I feel about that, because they used to be such good friends. I mean, I understand why she isn't, because he just left out of her life for a little bit and then just suddenly dropped back in, but now she is dating Tom again, and I really like Tom, but now I'm not so sure. I mean, I don't feel like Tom is good for Star because of his anger issues, but the thing is, he is trying to better himself, so I am curious to see where this relationship goes, and I'm still not sure how I feel about that. I mean, I still ship Starko, and now Jacko broke up, which is Jackie and Mark, and Mark, I said Mark, why did I say Mark? Marco, Jackie and Marco broke up, and that was a sad moment, and I'm just hoping that Starko somehow will come together. I mean, I know it will, because that's what the fans want, and they do like a lot of fan service in that show, so I'm almost certain it's going to happen. And Eclipsa's free, and they're like holding her on trial and everything. Romulus wanted to put her in a crystal again, and Star's like, no, we need to give her a fair trial, so they're giving her a fair trial. I don't know what that is. There's like this when that's going to happen, and then there's a scene where she has like a chain around her leg and she's sitting on a bench, and I just think that's really funny. And I don't know. Do you guys think Eclipsa is evil, or is she just misunderstood? Let me know in the comments section below and tell me your ideas. What are your guys' thoughts on this new series? Also, as always, if you're new, hit that subscribe button to become a panicker today. Also, be sure to click that like button and hit that bell notification so you can find out when I upload videos. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, my social media is in the link in the description below. Be sure to check that out. And as always, guys, I hope you have an amazing Friday and a very safe weekend. Alright, guys, this is Tiny Panic, signing off.